What's up, what's happening, and welcome into Sports Zone. I am Sports Director Andrew Kaufman. We'll get to the baseball in just a bit, but first, the Eli Drinkwitz era is underway. To no surprise, the Mizzou football team lost its season opener against second-ranked Alabama, 38-19, the final. And for the most part, everything went as expected. Eli Drinkwitz has re-energized Mizzou football, but nothing could prepare him for the strength of the Tide.
Bottom line, we didn't play well enough on either side of the ball or in special teams to win the game tonight.
Alabama's Jalen Waddle had 8 catches for 134 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He's a dynamic player. We tried to double him. We tried to mix in zone. We tried to heat up the quarterback. It wasn't as effective as we wanted it to be, and so we'll chalk it up.
MU's best defense against him was courtesy of the sideline.
I mean, these questions, you know what I'm saying, they just played better. You know what I'm saying? Like, we did all we can do. So they just played. It was a better team tonight.
Especially on third down. The Tide were 9 of 14.
We talked about that was going to be the key to winning the game was how we did on third down. We started fast with a 3 and out. And then after that, we just didn't do enough.
They got a lot of good players over there. Coach Drinkwitz did a hell of a job getting us prepared for this week. We just got to execute better down the stretch.
Offensively, the Tigers struggled to get anything going out of the gates. Quarterback Sean Robinson got the start for Mizzou.
Got to do better. Got to decision-making, got to eliminate, I guess, bonehead plays and be smart with the ball and don't beat ourselves.
In his first game action since 2018, the TCU transfer completed 76% of his passes. That's the best debut for an MU quarterback this millennium.
Obviously, I hadn't played in like a year, so just trying to knock the rust off, but I felt good going into the game. I felt comfortable.
Robinson got the majority of the snaps, but Connor Bazelak played as well. They each had a touchdown.
I think him and Connor both had some flash points, and both did some things they got to learn from. Obviously, the sacks were very disappointing.
They both went out there and showed like flashes, like they can be really good in the conference and do really good things. So I was proud of both of them.
And overall, Coach Drinkwitz was proud of his team's effort, especially in the second half. The Tigers outscored Alabama 16-10, even forcing a key turnover.
It's the foundation of our program. Always compete. We're going to compete all the way to the very end.
Drink's debut didn't go how he would have liked, but his team thinks they're close to getting on rhythm.
I 100% believe in what Coach Drink said. Like, today doesn't define who we are as a team.
We're going to put our big boy pants on and go to work tomorrow and figure out how to get it corrected.
There were a few standout performances on Saturday, including former Rockbridge star Martez Manuel, the sophomore, at 3.5 tackles for loss, which led all SEC players in Week 1. On the injury front, defensive back Jarvis Ware suffered a knee injury in the first half. He did not return. After the game, Coach Drinkwitz says he doesn't believe it's too serious. We'll find out more on Tuesday. In COVID-19 news, 7 MU players missed the game due to COVID-19 concerns, but none of them were starters. The biggest absence was defensive backs coach Charlie Harbison. Drinkwitz says he found out on Friday morning, and he had to adjust from there.
With COVID, you don't know. We take another test tomorrow. I'll get the results sometime Monday. We'll make an adjustment there. We take another test Tuesday. I'll get the results Wednesday. I'll make another adjustment there. We take a test Thursday. I'll get the results Friday morning at 6:34, and I'll make another adjustment there. There's no magic formula to it. We just wake up every day and then deal with the results.
You can watch Drink's full news conference as well as several player interviews up on our website, abc17news.com. Up next, Mizzou will travel to Knoxville to take on 21st-ranked Tennessee. Kickoff Saturday morning at 11 o'clock. The Vols are a 10.5-point favorite to beat the Tigers. Tennessee is coming off a 4-point win on the road against South Carolina.